Back in 2016, I had a really rough Christmas, and I know that in this community you guys will be able to relate to this, which is why I wanted to share. 4 years ago, we relocated up here because of my husband's job, and I'm Italian, so the Italian culture is very similar to the Amish culture in the aspect of community and family. So I got moved away from everything that I knew and had to start over. And on top of that, I had some health issues that I was dealing with. So this is titled Decorating the Christmas Tree. I understand many struggle with the holidays, so if this is you, I hope my story will help. Choices. We all have control over them, especially for our own attitude, even when we're sick. When others have made choices that impact our lives, we still choose. A friend of mine was talking about the challenges of getting older and how she now has a healthy respect for the elderly that choose joy in the midst of physical ailments and in their isolation. I agree. If you always allow your circumstances to dictate your attitude, you will always be sad, hurt, depressed, and essentially joyless. If you always look at what you don't have instead of being excited about what you do, you will always live a life of lack and perpetual disappointment. Blessings abound in hard places, hard lives. Joy can run deeper than sorrow if we choose it. So that being said, I had some choices to make. The last few years have been extremely good, yet at the same time a little sad for me. I struggled with moving away from everyone and everything I have known. I struggled for the first time in my life with my health and quitting my job. I struggled with my emotions and body from medications and misdiagnoses. Thankfully, I'm at the last step now to full healing, and I'm in the process of finishing all medication, which I'm done with that now because this was back in 2016. Which, by the way, messed with my hormones like a roller coaster going both ways. First when I was put on them, and then trying to get off. I love being married to my amazing husband, but I struggled with blending our families a lot. Trying to immerse myself in a new culture and in a new city has been a struggle, partially because my life is different and I did not change my expectations to fit my new life or schedule, and partially because of circumstances I was put in. You just can't make friends as easy or keep old ones when you're gone from them 50% of the time. There was a lot thrown at me in a short window of time. This all led to yesterday, as I sat drinking my tea yet again, wallowing in my hormone-induced misery, trying to ramp myself up to put up a tree this year that no one was going to see or even care about, including me. That's when I made the decision. I'm done with this. I have been through rougher stuff than this, and I will not let Christmas take me down. If my hormones never line up, I'm smart enough to know it's them, not me, and work to overcome them. If the situations in my life never line up the way that I want them to, I'm smart enough to dig for the gold in the moment I'm in, instead of lamenting that it's not just the way I want it to be. I choose to find the good in my circumstances and make that my focus. I have to, for this is no way to live. I am going to see my tree, and that's good enough reason to put it up. It doesn't matter what pity party I want to have, because at the end of the day, those circumstances will not change, but I can. Resolutely, I called my brother, who was on his way up to see my son Jason, husband, and I, to inform him that impromptu we would be doing Christmas decorations. Yes, today. Do not remind me how you don't even decorate for yourself because you love to joke about being a self-proclaimed Scrooge, even though you're not. We are doing this. Please go pick up Mom and bring her too so that you can sit on the couch and watch, but it's happening today, so prepare yourself for Christmas. Because today I choose joy. Today, in this moment, even if I don't feel it, even if my body has me on the edge of tears, I choose joy. Even if no one is at my house at all for Christmas, I will be. Jesus died for me, and if I am important enough for him, that I should also be important enough to me. I do not want to be the type of person that only focuses on what I do not have or what I want. I will be the person who says, this is what I have, so how do I make the best of it? How do I make this tiny section of the world a better place? How do I adjust to my new normal and thrive? I'm not really sure yet, and maybe I'll sit in my PJs all day tomorrow, but not today. Just ask the decorated Christmas tree. And I know for many of you in coming out of the Amish culture that there is a lot of separation from family. And while I may not be able to fully be able to relate, I hope that this helps you with some of that separation. And we've dealt with that as well, being shunned by family. Blended families are hard, and it's not by any comparison the same as coming out of that Amish culture, but shunning is shunning no matter what situation it is. And when you are completely cut off from a family member that your heart aches for and you love, it is challenging. And I wrote this morning, and it says, unmet expectations lead you to high levels of disappointment. People will not treat you like you treat them. This is a fact of life. You will also not treat people like they need to be treated. This is also a fact of life. There are 5 love languages to love well, so try and pay attention to those in your life and love them how they're trying to love you, because this is how you will reach their heart. Thank you.